Cheerful greetings, children. Today we can learn a poem. Lesson 4. The name of the poem is A Teacher for All Seasons. What is the name of the poem? A Teacher for All Seasons. Written by Joanna Fuchs. Now let me say you something about the author. She is a professional writer. Joanna Fuchs is a professional writer. She has written over 400 poems and award-winning stories for children. A teacher for all seasons. A teacher for all seasons is one of her famous poem. Which is her famous poem? A Teacher for All Seasons. Now, let me say you something about the poem. So, who is a teacher? We normally say teacher is a philosopher, guide, advisor. Likewise, we have so many things to say about a teacher. The poet Joanna is just telling about the teacher. A teacher is a person who has great responsibility towards the students and the society also. So, who is a teacher? She has got great responsibility towards the students as well as to the society. This poem is addressed to teachers who serve as friend, philosopher and guide to their students. So, in this poem, the teacher is considered as friend, philosopher as well as guide. The poet has compared a teacher to different seasons. That's what we have seen the topic of the lesson of the poem. Likewise, a teacher for all seasons. So, in this chapter, in this poem, the teacher refers to different seasons. He says that a teacher showers his or her love, affection and concern towards his students. Okay, the teacher just transfers her love, affection and concern towards his or her students. How she is just transferring love, affection and concern? By her relentless service and unconditional love and support to the students. So, these are the points said by Joanna about teachers. Now, let's see in detail about the poem A Teacher for All Seasons. A Teacher for All Seasons. A teacher is like the season of the year possessing a good qualities of each. The teacher is possessing or teacher is having the ownership of good qualities. A teacher is like spring to nurture. Nurture means care for and protect. Care and protect. Like summer to prevent discontent. Discontent means dissatisfaction. In summer season, preventing all the dissatisfaction. Like fall, that is the autumn season, to create a happy atmosphere. Happy atmosphere means happy situation among the children. And like winter, to guide you. So, each season the teacher is compared one way or the other. So, now let's see the poem in detail. A teacher is like spring who nurtures new green sprouts, encourages and leads them wherever they have doubts. Okay, so who is the teacher? First season here referred as teacher is like a spring season who nurtures. Nurtures means care for. Okay, in spring season we can see new leaves are just sprout out. Okay, so likewise when the child is very small age, okay, the teacher is just feeding her with small little knowledge. Encourage and leads them whenever they have doubts. When the child is a little baby, the teacher at every point of her doubt is just clarifying the doubt and encouraging the child. Even the teacher holds the hand of a child and makes the child to write. That is, from the babyhood onwards, the teacher is just nurtures the child. That's what here compared to a spring season. Next one. Next, can we move to the next stanza? A teacher is like summer, whose sunny temperament makes studying a pleasure, preventing discontent. Here, the second stanza, teacher is compared to a summer season. Okay, so summer season, how is summer season? It's very hot. Whose sunny temperament, that is very hot and shines with full strength. In hot summer, we can see it's very hot, it is very sunny. Makes studying a pleasure. So during those difficult seasons, summer season, the teacher is teaching us with great interest. Okay, and prevent discontent. Prevent discontent means by satisfying an unhappy feeling. Okay, the teacher is just satisfying the unhappy feeling of a child. Summer season, it's very hot and it's very difficult to study. Even during those days, the teacher with great interest, she's just sharing the teaching method or just teaching all the things to the child. In the third stanza, the teacher is compared to like a fall. Fall means here autumn. A teacher is like fall with methods crisp and clear, lessons of bright colors and a happy atmosphere. So here the third stanza, teacher is compared to autumn season. Okay, with methods crisp and clear, with very clear or sharp and fresh ideas and thoughts, the teacher is teaching the child. Lessons of bright colors. So teacher is bringing colorful methods, new methods or new trends to the child in order the child should learn more things. And a happy atmosphere. A happy surrounding is also brought to the child for the child to study. Next stanza, a teacher is like winter. In the next stanza, the teacher is compared to winter season. A teacher is like winter while it's snowing hard outside, keeping students comfortable as a warm and helpful guide. The fourth stanza, the teacher is compared to winter season. Okay, how is the winter season? We can see always dewdrops outside, snowfall outside, and it's very cold even. At that time, snowing means dewdrops, fall of dewdrops. It's very hard outside, cold outside. What's the teacher doing? Keeping the students very comfortable inside as a warm and helpful guide. Here warm means very comfortable and helpful guide. Very comfortable and helpful guide. The teacher is like a comfortable and helpful guide to the students. The last stanza, the poet is just saying, now we have seen all the 4 seasons. The teacher is just compared to all the 4 seasons. Teacher, you do all these things with a pleasant attitude. You are a teacher for all seasons and you have my gratitude. The poet is just comparing teacher to all the seasons. And she's saying that the teacher do all these things because the teacher is making the situation comfortable for the child to learn with a pleasant attitude. Pleasant means happy. With a happy attitude, the teacher is interacting with the child. You are a teacher for all seasons. In each season we have seen how the teacher is. You are fit for all the seasons and you are my gratitude. Gratitude means to express thanks. So I should express my thanks to you, my gratitude to you because you are the teacher for all seasons. So why is the poet asking to show the gratitude to the teacher. That is, the teacher shows the right paths and train to tackle difficult situations. And the third one is gives best solutions to the students. So these are the ways how the teacher is tackling things. That's why the poet is saying that we should be thankful to all the teachers. So let's also be thankful to all the teachers. Now we can learn the new words and their meanings of the poem. Crisp, pleasantly, clear and sharp. Crisp means pleasantly, clear and sharp. Discontent, unhappy feeling when not satisfied with a particular situation. Discontent means unhappy feeling when not satisfied with a particular situation. Next one, gratitude, to express your thanks. Gratitude means to express your thanks. Nurture, care for and protect somebody or something while they are growing and developing. Nurture means care for and protect somebody or something while they are growing and developing. Next one, temperament, a person's nature as seen in any situation. What is meant by temperament? A person's nature as seen in any situation. Now we can learn the grammar part for this poem, that is pronouns. We are going to study now pronouns. So what is a pronoun? Yes, pronoun is the word that we use instead of a noun. What is a pronoun? The word which we use instead of a noun. The word used to replace nouns are called as pronouns. Let me give you an example. Arun is my friend. He is my friend. We have two sentences here. First sentence is Arun is my friend. Do we have pronoun in this sentence? No. We have got noun. Okay. What is noun? Naming words are called as noun. What is noun? Naming words are called noun. So here we have a noun, that is Arun. That same sentence I have changed, rewritten. Likewise, he is my friend. Instead of the noun Arun, I have used he. He is my friend. So the word which we use instead of a noun is called as pronoun. Pro, which means instead. Examples for pronouns are given here. I, he, she, it, her, us. These are some of the examples of pronouns. Now, let's study the kinds of pronouns. We are going to study the kinds of pronouns. The first one is personal pronoun. What is the first one? Personal pronoun. Personal pronoun means it stands for people or objects. When we talk of people or objects, we use personal pronouns. Okay. Examples for personal pronouns are he, I, they, we, you, it. So, what are the examples for personal pronouns? He, I, they, we, you, it. Now, let me say you with a sentence. They are playing. So, which is the personal pronoun here? Yes, they. They only is the personal pronoun used here. Now, we can move to the second type of pronoun. The second one is demonstrative pronoun. What is the second one? Demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point out people or things they stand for. So, what is the demonstrative pronoun? Or we can say that as pointing out words only is called as demonstrative pronoun. The examples of demonstrative pronouns are this, that, these, those. Now let me give you an example with a sentence. These grapes are sour. Which is the demonstrative pronoun used here? Yes, these. These only is the demonstrative pronoun. We have 4 demonstrative pronouns. This, that, these, those. This and these, we use it for showing the things near at hand. When we have things near by us, we use the pronoun this, these. Okay. That, those, we use when we have things lying at a distance, lying somewhere far away from us. In that sense, we use that, those. This, these, things near at hand. That, those, things lying at a distance. Then this and that we use for singular noun. Okay, this and that we use for singular noun. These and those we use for plural noun. These and those we use for plural noun. Next we can move to the third type of pronoun. Third one is interrogative pronouns. What is the third one? Interrogative pronouns. So what are interrogative pronouns? Already you have studied interrogative. What is the meaning of interrogative? Asking questions. That same one only here also. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. Few examples are here, you see. Who, whose, which, what. These are all examples of interrogative pronouns. Now let me give you an example with a sentence. Who made that noise? So can you just point out the interrogative pronoun in the sentence? Yes, who. Now we can move to the next pronoun, that is reflexive pronouns. So what is reflexive pronoun? Reflexive pronoun reflect the action done on the subject. Action done on the subject. Or we can say behave like object to the verb. It behaves like a object to the verb. So here are few examples of reflexive pronoun. Yourself, himself, myself. So now I will say you this with a sentence. I blame myself for it. I blame myself for it. As I told you, this pronoun, reflexive pronoun, act as an object to the verb. Here I is the pronoun. Yes, blame is the verb. Myself is the reflexive pronoun. So, this myself act as an object to the verb. When we categorize a sentence or pattern a sentence, we have subject, verb and object. So here in this sentence also myself act as the object to the verb blame. Now we can move to the next one. Next one is emphatic pronoun. Emphatic pronoun means lent, emphasizes and have the same form as reflexive pronoun. It is also the same form of reflexive pronouns or used with a noun or pronoun for the sake of emphasizes. Okay, it is used with a noun or pronoun, used along with the noun or pronoun for the sake of emphasizes. I will give you an example. I myself was blamed. The earlier one is reflexive pronoun. I blame myself for it. Here that same sentence is changed to emphatic pronoun is likewise I myself was blamed. Here we have pronoun, then emphatic pronoun and then followed by the object. When we have likewise, then we call it as emphatic pronoun. The next one is relative pronouns. Okay. Relative pronoun link a phrase or a clause to another in a sentence. Okay, a phrase or clauses. In a sentence, it is just linked together. It is joined together in relation to the noun. That's only is called as relative pronoun. This pronoun is used. This pronoun is used in relation to the noun that is going before them. Okay, that is only called as relative pronoun. Here are the examples given for relative pronoun. Who, which, that, whom, whose, what. These are all relative pronouns. So, these relative pronouns we should use according to the noun. Who, whom and whose we use for persons. What, which, that we use for things. Okay, now I'll give you an example for relative pronoun. The boy who works hard succeeds. So just can you point out the relative pronoun in this? Who. Who is the relative pronoun? We have used who in relation to the noun the boy. Which is the noun here? The boy. So in relation to the noun the boy, we have used the relative pronoun who. Another one more example. The pen which we lost have been found. The pen which we lost have been found. So which is the relative pronoun? Which. Which is the relative pronoun. We have used the relative pronoun which in relation to the noun the pen. Is it clear, children? Which is used in relation to the noun the pen. Now last one, possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns shows possession or belongings. Possessive pronoun show possession or belonging. That means shows that something belongs to someone. That one only is called as possessive pronouns. Here are examples of possessive pronouns. Mine, yours, its, my, our, his, her, their. These are all possessive pronouns. My, your, its, my, our, his, her, their. These are all possessive pronouns. Now let me give you an example with a sentence. Jane takes pride in Jane's outfit. So can you just point out the possessive noun here? Yes, we don't have a possessive noun here. That same sentence, if I write likewise, Jane takes pride in his outfit. Jane takes pride in his outfit. So which is the relative possessive pronoun here? His is the possessive pronoun here. That means that pride belongs to whom? Jane. Okay. So belongings is just showed out in the sentence in the form of a possessive pronoun. That only is called as possessive pronoun. Children, I hope the poem and the grammar session is clear for this chapter. Read several times and work out the exercises which is given in the textbook. Take care. See you in the next class.